Welcome to the Forum B podcast. Knowledge is Key, aka Kick. It's a group of childhood friends that converse on topics that's relevant to the world in the modern day. What's going on? I'm gonna welcome my special guest, Z.
They just put it to the air.
All right, that's cool. That's cool. Well, wherever he at, that's our special guest. He's gonna be on the bottom row with me. And the question of the day is going to be: have you ever sent before?
Ooh, see that topic right there. That hits home a lot.
Why you say it hit home?
Because
I'm pretty sure
bro,
we all sent before.
all simped before.
Yeah,
I feel like all men have simped at one point in their life because one, there's a reason why some men are acting really like heartless nowadays because one, they simp for that one female and it just changed their whole perspective on relationships in general.
I think that's because here's just my opinion on that. Like, I think simping is what you're supposed to do, right? But that's what you're supposed to do. But like, the world doesn't work like that. You get me? Like, females are scandalous, man. So like, you can't simp for everybody, man. Like, you can't meet a girl, talk to her for like a month, and think, oh, she's earned the right for me to simp. You get for her, like she's got to earn that privilege. So, I think a mistake I made in the past is I definitely gave that privilege to every girl I fuck with, just because I fuck with them. You get me? Not because they earned it, not like that. And I was just think, yeah, it's like that's where I fuck up a lot too. I began, hurt my own feelings doing shit like that because I sent for someone who didn't deserve it. You get me?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, and then two is just like, especially at this age, bro. If you simping for a female, you pushing her away, bro. Like 99% of the times, they not looking for that. You feel me? Like you gotta play like it's a game. In my opinion, I'm gonna get a lot of flack for that, but you gotta treat every girl like she's a hoe, bro. Like, not every girl. No, let me rephrase that. You have to go in with the mindset that every girl's a hoe, because that's when you let go of those insecurities of you worrying about, oh, who did she fuck before, this and that, how many bodies she got, this and like because those insecurities get in the way when you get in relationships, and when you go in with the perspective that you just not saying that every girl's a hoe, you get me, but you just going with the mentality that every girl is like that. It's kind of like you don't allow yourself the ability to let yourself to get let down by something like that. You get me? Because you're not worried about that. If that makes sense.
I won't even approach a girl if I think she a hoe, bro.
No, it's not. I'm not saying it like that. It's more of like you go in the because it's just like, bro, you're gonna get people gonna want to experience things sometimes. You feel me? You either like here's like a saying I heard. You either get a past hoe, a current hoe, or a future hoe. You get me? Like all women are gonna hoe at some point in their life eventually. Yeah, you feel me? They women have the same like natural, what's it called? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Sexual desires.
Yeah, same sexual desires as men. They just hide it because it's like publicly, wrong for a female to feel that way. Yeah, but they do, my nigga. So,
but have you ever sent before?
Are you asking me?
Well, I'm just asking in general. That's the question.
I don't want to go first, so.
Honestly, I could go first because I would say I could go first because it's a past thing. Yes, but sir. yes, I have sent before. No cap, I have sent before.
Spread your story with us all. We are all here to listen for you, man.
And hold on. Wait. What would your definition of a simp be? Like, I feel like there's a lot of different ones out there.
Well, the proper definition for a simp is putting a female on a pedestal that do not deserve to be on the pedestal at all. Like, you just putting them above everything. Like, you putting them first, regardless.
I like that.
So, Yes, I have simped before. I have put a girl before my needs, before everybody else's needs. I have abandoned a lot of friends because of that. Yeah, but this past story that I'm gonna bring up is like related to more so who can I go with? Oh, I could go with this female. Her name is
You're watching.
I don't care. I don't care.
Hold
It's whatever.
on, hold on. We're gonna call her Sylvia. Simple.
We're gonna call it
Well,
Sylvia.
like, bro,
It's a little
I
late
mean,
for that.
what's
Oh,
I
what's
don't,
with
can't
the
drop
name?
a name like
I,
that?
na-
edit,
I
bro.
don't mind name. I don't. Hey, look, I don't mind name dropping. It is what it is. Hey, look, if you want to
Hey,
bleep it, you can bleep it.
hey, he
Just bleep
said
the
you don't
name.
gotta bleep it. Hey, all right, then tell us that.
Coming at me, bro.
She ain't gonna come at you. She gonna come
Bro,
at
stop
me.
saying her name. You go if you bleeping it, you about to have to work, bro.
I ain't that good at editing, bro. I might let one slip if you doing too much.
What you talking
All
about? I'm just playing. I'm about to
Just
say.
call her
All right,
A,
so
bro. Just call her A.
we're gonna call her A. We're gonna call her. All right, we're gonna call her that. All right. So her name is A. And recently I had met her on a social dating app. That is a devil's dating app. Let me say this clear. A devil's dating app. Okay? I deleted this app a long time ago. But anyway, I met her through there and we started talking and it was good. You know, we FaceTime and everything like that. And we was like, it was good. Like everything went straight. And then I met her in person and we went to a kickback. I got high, she got drunk. And then after that, we went back to her place and then things kicked off there. So my main intention was to get a feel for a lot of things. Like I would tell people that either I'm trying to smash or I'm just trying to like, see where it goes. But most likely it was just me trying to see where it goes because, I'm not really the type of person that'd be like, oh, I'm only in it to smash because I'm not that type of person. But yeah, so like it started off as like, we like I would come over, we would do that and kick it and just cuddle. And I started doing that a lot. Like she lived all the way in New Mexico, like far as fuck away from where I live at. So I would drive like 30, like almost to an hour just to go see her. And that's like a lot. And I knew I should have never did that. So I would go out of my way and
And
like,
you had that card too. So that was
yeah. Yeah, so I would go out of my way and drive to her and to go see her. I would buy stuff for her, like I would buy food. I would pay for her. Sometimes I think, oh, and one time I paid for her groceries. I paid for her groceries for the house. I would I would call her beautiful occasionally, but it still
Z.
wasn't good.
Hey,
It still wasn't
Hey
good.
Z, bro.
you
You a
know,
victim.
that's unfortunate though. Like the whole shopping list, like she wrote the whole
No,
shopping
like
list.
so we was out and she said that she had to go grocery shopping, but her grocery list is not that long. It was like 30, it was like $30-$40 for groceries.
She
Not
cooked.
100 though. Yeah, she cooked.
Her shit must have been crazy.
Hey,
So
but do you feel like you over complimented her at times? Because over complimenting females is that's lethal, boy. That's gonna end shit for you.
That's the reason why she left is
Huh.
because she said I wasn't doing that. I wasn't complimenting her enough. I wasn't calling her
Enough.
beautiful enough. Yeah. I wasn't doing that. I wasn't showing affection enough. Like that's what she left me for.
How is you
But
supposed to show affections when you buy a whole grocery list? Like what?
drive an hour and a half away and everything, bro.
Oh no. Yeah.
Have her meet my mother. She met my mother. Okay. And to be honest, she had bodies. I'm not gonna lie. And this would make me realize that like you could like in my mind I was like, well, I don't care how many bodies you have. You could have like 18 bodies, 20 bodies, I don't care. Because like, it is what it is. But
Mm-hmm.
it was more so like, damn, like I had put all that to the side and was like, all right, I'm willing to start something with this female because I don't care if she had 18 bodies because she did have 18 bodies. No
There's
cap.
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, I basically put her on a pedestal. She thought it wasn't enough. Oh, and I remember one time I had literally told her to talk about her life story, meaning like all her past experiences with her family and stuff like that. We was chilling on the floor and I was listening to all of that. And she would start crying. I would hold her and all that bullshit. It was tough. It was real tough. So
Tough.
I realized that like if you really want to be in a relationship with somebody, if you want to be in a relationship with somebody, don't give them the husband package. Give them the boyfriend package because there's it's a difference between that. I had to learn that myself because like girls, they be doing the girlfriend package and expecting you to be a wife, expecting her to be a wife, to view her as a wife.
I see that. I relate to that a lot because I feel like with past females, I definitely have. I went at them like I treat them like they were my wife. You feel me? Before treating them like they were my girl and shit like that. Like my girlfriend. Like there's a difference. You get me? So it's steps to it. And I put females on a pedestal they didn't deserve to be on, man. Like they didn't earn that shit at all. And I think that's just where a lot of niggas go wrong. So it's just kind of it's tough, man. It's real tough.
What you think about it, Mo? You ever sent before?
Yeah. Pretty badly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was down terrible. See, I don't know. Mine is weird. Mine is over a course of like maybe 2 years, maybe a little less than that. But it was kind of it was weird, man. Like I met this girl at work. I met her when she was dating someone already. They had like an apartment together and shit. So they was like serious, and they ended up breaking up for some reason I wasn't involved with or anything. So then I'm like, all right, cool. Like this is my time. I can slide in now and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then so I started doing that. Like she was weird, bro. Like she would like me and then not like me and then like me and then not like me. It was all on and off. It was a stupid situation, ridiculous. And I was always thinking, like I was always there. I was always there when she was like sad and shit, and just everything. Like I did too much. Like
Do you feel like
cared about her more than I cared about myself. What was that?
Do you feel like she was using you for your like just for attention, like for some kind of like self fulfillment? Like she felt like she was missing something, or she was just seeking attention at the moment, and it's kind of
I don't even know, man. Like I'm not sure exactly what it was.
because that's
I'm sure
definitely
that
happened to me.
I'm sure that I'm sure that was like part of it. Like I'm sure that had to do with it a little bit. Like I gave her a lot of attention, so she enjoyed that. She said that she did like me at points, and then at other points she didn't. So it was like weird in that sense. But like we never dated, never really did anything crazy, like at all. Just because I was like, you know what, I respect you. Like I'm not gonna try and do nothing crazy because I have respect for you. Because that's how she like was. It was weird, but I just did too much. Like, and it really hurt me more than anything in the end because I just didn't really care about myself anymore. I just cared about her and her only. And then, she moved on with other dudes, and then she would break up with them, and then I'd be there again to like comfort her and shit. And then she'd get with a new dude, shit like this, and now she's moved on. She's good. She lives in like Florida or some shit. Like she got a kid. She's married. So yeah, that escalated and shit. But I'm happy for them. They're cool.
Shit.
Just simping, baby.
God damn.
It's a rough story. It's a really long story. I don't really want to get into crazy details.
From my perspective, I feel like you basically taught her how to look for a good person, like a good man at that. Because if you was doing all of that for her, it's not really more negative towards you. You're teaching them what a real person is, like what a person that is like genuinely, like real genuine at heart is supposed to act.
I feel that a
I'm
lot
not gonna hype
too.
myself up.
I feel like a lot of females use certain guys as this little experience tool. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Something
but
to
at the
talk
same
about, too.
time, like I kind of put myself in the situation anyway, so I can't really blame her and say she used me because I was the one pushing for like anything, like a relationship, a friendship, or regardless. So I kind of fucked myself over at the same time. If I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. With that, in my opinion, because I've definitely been in the same boat before, like a lot, man. I might not a lot, bro. So you know what I'm saying. It's just you. It's really down to you at the end of the day, because I had to learn to stop letting females use me, bro. Like you have to kind of learn. It's not everybody, obviously, but like if you're trying to protect your heart, man, you got to go in with a certain mindset. You get me, see, to help you sleep at night. So that's what I'm trying to learn how to do. Still working on it, man. But you know what I'm saying. But like, I'm trying to remember what I was trying to say. Point I was trying to get to. It's just, as long as you allow these females to use you, man, they definitely will use you, bro. And you're gonna end up hurting in the long run, especially if you invest in yourself in someone who hasn't showed you, like, who hasn't given you a reason for you to invest into them. You get me? Like, I think you just got to be more like me. I like speaking for myself. I got to be more, like, stingy with my energy. Like, I need to stop giving my energy just to anybody, you feel me? Because I meet a girl I find attractive, and all of a sudden I think she's the one, you feel me? So it's kind of like you need to start working on that for real. That's same tendencies, man. And girls don't like sense, man.
So we all here got used by a girl before.
Well,
Yes.
have
What
you?
about you, Ty?
You ain't answered the question though. You the last person.
What you mean? Ask a question. You didn't ask this man a question.
We did ask him.
Wait,
No,
so
I
we
answered
haven't
it.
we haven't got to Sam or you yet.
No, hold up. You just asked Moses. They ain't supposed to ask because we was going like
No,
the
I
direct.
answered the question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
just
thought you were
elaborate to
piggybacking
whatever
off
you
of
said.
what Moses said.
Okay, we all went. I'm just saying because I ain't heard you talk or Moses. Y'all don't.
I was still trying to piggyback on trying to, you feel me? I'm trying to see, like, so we all got used by a girl before. That's all I was trying to see what's going on.
Yeah. We all did.
Yeah.
Okay.
I suppose.
Mm.
All right, man. Yeah. So we all have. That's good. And you probably asked me the question, Samuel.
That's good.
Life experience, you know.
Have you ever
Hmm.
simped before?
Wow. Yeah.
Got to us all, huh?
I'm thinking about the time. Y'all probably think about a separate time, but I don't think I simped that time. The time I think about me simping was probably senior year of high school. That's when I think I simped.
Oh, okay.
I sent the
I know
high
what
school.
you're talking about.
I mean,
I
like
ain't
if I have time travel, look at myself, I slap myself in the back of the neck about 16 times back to back. Because like, ain't no way none of that ever should have happened, bro. None of that. It's just like, I
Are
don't
you
know.
talking about old girl that I used to make fun of with the glasses all the time, or a different girl?
No.
Okay, yeah, I definitely couldn't have
Volleyball.
met her. Mm.
Big booty.
Volleyball.
Mm.
Volleyball.
Yeah, that is tough. Simp stories.
That was
man.
an
I
unfortunate
think
situation.
there's
I
a
remember
time
that
with
one.
S, with you know, a place in Georgia.
No, she used me. I wasn't simping. I got used.
You got used. Wait, so what's the difference between simping and being used then?
You said it. The definition of simping is putting a female on a pedestal who doesn't deserve it.
I know, but I'm saying what's the difference between what
Using
or using?
All right, so
Being
simping,
used.
someone's on a pedestal. being used. Well, you thought you had something, I guess, but it wasn't really that the whole time. It's just more like, I don't know. It's not real.
Smoke and mirrors. But it's like, I think. Oh, my bad. My fault.
Nah, you good. Proceed. But I got used by her. I didn't simp. That was tough.
Wait, so how did you get used? She'll like tell you to do something and you'll
Nah,
do
it's
it?
like, I don't know, because we'll fall asleep on FaceTime all the time. Because I didn't know she would like me or not. She gave me her number on Instagram Live when everybody was on them. Like, what the fuck? Okay, that was wild.
I feel like
Did all
the
that.
reason I
Damn.
think that was
Every
simping.
time we FaceTime, she would screenshot us looking at each other, all type of stuff like that.
But like, I
All
think
that.
there's just red flags she showed multiple times during the course of that you like you ignore. You feel me?
Like what?
Like the friend situation.
That was at
How
the
she
end.
would.
That was at the end. Okay.
Isn't there's another.
So
Which
gonna
one?
go into
Because most of that stuff happened at the end where it was like, oh nah, that's off.
And then too, there is a. Or I'm gonna leave that out right now.
Man, you gonna say it? Go on, say it, man. Come on.
No, because it's not really your. That's nothing to do with you. So I'm gonna leave it out.
So it's not really my fault.
Yeah, it's just her being shitty.
yeah, that is a shitty person at heart though. Because if you feel like
she was with a whole. Yeah, that shit. I saw that. That shit pissed me off. When Shorty was with a whole Nick, got back with her ex-boyfriend.
Yes, I was getting used that whole.
Out of nowhere.
I got used that whole time.
And I know they was fucking around the whole time. Like, there's no way they just snap back together. You feel me? So.
kind of tough. Wait, so basically, I think, was I being used? If I think about it, because she did tell.
I wouldn't say you were being used.
Because she told me that the only reason why she stayed a little bit longer was because of the sex. Like, that's the only reason why she said that she stayed a little bit longer.
She said that was the only reason, or that's one of the only reasons.
That was the only reason.
He used you for your Johnson.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Hey, that's a compliment, man. That's
At least it
good.
wasn't your heart.
Hey, at least you can be used for your Johnson. Can't say that for most. Cannot. But that's tough though.
You don't want this, bro. You don't want this life.
I don't. Okay, man.
Sounds like
All
a good
right.
life to me.
It sounds exactly right. You know what I'm saying? They getting some booty change, all that. But
look,
that's the best way to break up with someone.
I guess I'm missing.
You want to be used for your Johnson, bro? Look, I could tell you one story that made me feel hella bad. Like, I was in my bed just reviewing life in general. So I met this female recently, right? And we was on Snapchat talking, all that bullshit. And then she sent me, she was like, we were talking about a lot of stuff. We was going deep into a lot of shit. So at first I was like, well, maybe it's another start to something. Or maybe it's like, maybe we're just gonna be friends or something like that.
Yeah.
And then eventually she said that she wanted to link up. And I was like, so what we gonna do? And she was like, anything. And she put wink faces and all that bullshit. So I was like, oh, so we gonna do something? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, where though? Like, do you have we're gonna go to your house? You wanna do it in a car? She was like, we're gonna do it in a car because my mom, she's strict. And I know that your mom probably strict. So we went to the mountains and we did what we did. Now, after that, I left. Then as soon as I got home, I text her. She texted me, I got home, and I text her, glad you made it safe. I was blocked right after that text. I was blocked right after that text. I was blocked right after. Right after, bro. Right after.
That's tough. She had no heart, dog. She had
so hard. She said it was good in She said it was good in everything, bro. And she just simply like right after I texted her, all right, I'm glad you made it home safe. Blocked.
Yeah, you got use.
Whole time she
Yeah,
But-
though, so
But you hit though. So I would have been like,
all that
man,
matters.
I did hit. And I would have walked away.
I don't want it.
Precisely.
I don't want an extra body on my hands right now, bro. You think I want that, bro? You think I want to hit for an extra body right now? But I don't want that.
Yeah, why not?
I have 6
That sounds
bodies
good to
now.
me.
Your wife probably getting clapped by somebody else right now. You don't know this, man.
You made that sound like that
Closing
was
in on
bad,
double
Z.
digits, man.
Might as well catch you a couple bodies on the road. Shit.
Hell no, bro. I ain't trying to do all that, bro. I don't want to catch bodies just to catch a body, bro.
Your wife is?
I want connection.
She
I want
getting up.
intellectual.
Ooh.
I
She
want
going.
intellectual
Well,
connection.
she not.
Bruh, talking about listening to Marvin's Room by Drake.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I've been down bad to the point where nigga was like on the bathroom floor crying, nigga, in the shower. Like I've been that down bad before.
Who?
What?
Nigga, like high school, bro. I done went through some bullshit, bro. So like, I ain't gonna lie. I sent for most of it though, so I can't really be mad at the females.
You said female like with the S, like plural, as in more than one?
It was only like 3.
In
That's
high
it.
school?
Oh my.
Yeah, there was only like 3. All the attractive females at the high school I went to, bro, it was already a weak school, bro. So like, I already knew the people weren't even gonna be like that damn fine there. But it was a handful. There was not that many fine girls there at all. Dang. But anyways,
He's on a
yeah,
bathroom floor. Can we explain? Can you tell?
yeah. We'll get into it. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of issues in high school, bro. Mainly because like all my friends is like in this one state, and I moved to a new state with a new team, all that bullshit. Your last 2 years of high school, these supposed to be like the littest years you got, but I spent that shit trying to like, not even trying to fit in. I wasn't even trying to fit in. It's just everybody had their cliques and shit. I was just by myself most of the damn time. But who the first female? It was all right. I'm gonna just get into the first one, bro. Like, nigga was down and out. I was doing it perfectly off rip, bro. Like, so I had the same class with her. Like, it was like the first period, same class, all that shit. And like, we was just like, I see her, bro, but like, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, I'll do some smooth shit, help out with the word. Hey, you need some help. You know what I'm saying? That's tight timing I was on, bro. But I used to walk to class with all her, like with her and shit. So like, that was tough. I used to walk all the way to her class, damn near come late to my class. Yeah, I used to give every female I messed with the girlfriend package. But one day, she was crying, bro. And like, I think it's because her brother was locked up. He got locked up with some shit. I don't know, bro. So like, she crying, not even, it's not quiet, bro. It's loud as shit. So I'm walking down the hallway and I'm like, damn, bro. Like, I'm in a position like, what the hell am I about to do right now? Like, I'm not good with like publicity, bro. Well, I'm not gonna say that, but I wasn't trying to tend to a bit crying in front of the whole hallway, bro. I walked with her all the way to the bus and shit, and then we ended up kissing. That's the last good step I took, bro. After that, nigga, I used to send paragraphs, compliment paragraphs. That shit I was down bad, bro. Then I got my phone took in the middle of talking to her by my mom. I was pissed off. I'm not
I
gonna lie.
remember those days.
Nigga had to talk through IG through the computer. That shit was tough.
But you was getting it in.
Yeah, I was getting it in, but I was being a simp though. I put her like on the highest pedestal, bro. I wasn't thinking about like when my phone get took. I didn't talk to her for like probably like a day, and like not talking to a female you talking to for like in high school for a day. Yeah, all right. Yeah, you already know what she did, bro. She Went on to the next nigga, you know what I'm saying? Same dude, same nigga in the class, right? We sit at the same table, bro. It's the same nigga I know at the table, bro. I was cool with him though, so I'm not mad at him. I just like, damn. I was mad. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty mad how she did me. So like, I got a little toxic. One day I got a little toxic. I'm not gonna lie. First period, I was talking my shit. I ain't never talked to her since. I did see her one day at Walmart, but yeah, tough.
Well, damn,
That's
bro.
first simp move.
Well, damn, bro.
Wait, that was your first simp move ever?
Yeah.
Wait, so
it gets progressively worse.
No, like
so
when does simping count? Like from like ever the first time you enter a public school? Because if that's the case, I got one from second grade.
Well, nah, like high school type shit. Like
Second?
when your brain like a little bit developed type shit, you know what I'm saying?
Before high school don't count for me.
Yeah.
I ain't counting none of that.
I was a little cringe ball. I'm not gonna lie.
I think in high school, it's a little understandable though. So.
Cringe? How, bruh?
High school,
sophomore year is when the first time I've ever watched a porn video, bruh.
With Hope,
I tried to put you on.
He was talking about cringe.
Oh, cringe? Oh shit, that's tough, man.
I tried to put you on, Sam.
Well, I just got did dirty by her though. You know what I'm saying?
Hope,
yeah. The second incident, you know. Well, see, I don't want to be taking up most of the damn podcast telling stories, bro.
Need time, bro. Speak on. Come on.
Just speak, man. We got a long time. Just speak,
man.
If you feel like talking.
Marbella. Oh, I said we gonna call her. Damn, we gonna call her Marie, man. Bro, you know what I'm saying? And then, well, shit, ain't nobody gonna know her, bro. Shit. Fuck it.
That's history.
If you name drop, bro, just play like you made a made up name. Do that.
This nigga said it on the video, bro. Everybody know now, goddamn it. But shit, I don't know, bro. I was fucked up with that one, man. Like, so, like, I didn't know females was looking at me, but there used to be like a student section and like another section like on the other end that nobody went to. I used to always sit on that side by myself, like dead serious, every single day, my nigga. Like I ain't talking to nobody, every single game. And like I guess she saw me or some shit, so I was like, I mean, she was cute, but like she was one of them females. Like if you gassed her up, she was gonna act a lot cuter than what she really was. And that's what I did, bro. I was gassing her shit all the way up, like to the maximum, bro. But like, I'm gonna just fast forward to like the middle of it, cause the beginning I wasn't doing too bad. But like, I was texting her for a little bit. Then we'll like walk to classes and shit. I'd be damn near late to every class. I did that shit with every female. I had a problem with that. But at the same time, I didn't get two shits about school. So yeah. But anyways, bro. So I would just gas her up, bro. Like gas her shits all the way up, bro. And then she'll just like start thinking about it, like, damn, all right, bitch. So I do look this good. And like the student sections where everybody would be like all together and shit. I remember one day, bro, I seen her like hella close to this one nigga. So I was like, oh nah, bro. Me personally, bro, I don't like seeing nobody fuck with my female, bro. And she gives him attention back. Like both of y'all is just dead to me, like off rip right there. Like it's raps. I'll just go home. I won't have no problem talking to you. So I seen that it was dead. I ain't talked to her for like a day. And same thing that happened with the last person. She wasn't getting that attention. And then like she wouldn't make no efforts to talk to me, but I would like force myself not to talk to her type shit. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, bro. I was the one who first texted back to get back to her and shit. And then it just went downhill from there, bro. I remember it was people on the basketball team. They was kind of shady, so I ain't really mess with them. You know what I'm saying? But them niggas was telling me like everything that she was doing, bro, like everything she did with previous dudes I knew. And I was like, damn, bro. I didn't know this because I wasn't there until like the last 2 years of high school. So like, I don't know, bro. I felt like a damn fool. I felt like an idiot, bro. In front of all these people, they was like, damn. This nigga just came here and just got played that quick. But yeah, that was it.
Can't be too hard on yourself, man, because high school is prime time for niggas to start acting like simps, man. I don't think you really learn how to start acting like a simp until you mess with a lot of females or you get hurt by a female really bad. You feel me? So it's kind of like one of the two. A female that hurts you really bad can teach you a lot about the female ways, man. Or fucking with a lot of females, you're gonna learn a lot about the shit they do, man. So
yeah.
And the more I befriend females, I'm starting to see they tendencies and the shit they do and the bullshit games they play. You feel me? Because females, bro, they all play games, man. If you find a female that doesn't play games, nigga, keep her, bro, because that's a rarity. But don't put her on a pedestal. You feel me? But until she earned it. But yeah, females just love to play fucking games, man. So you just gotta protect your energy,
I got a question.
man.
What's
I
up?
got a question. I want to know. I have a lot of stories, but I want to know y'all's stories for like how like a pathetic ass thing you did for a female or because of a female. Like just somewhere you were like, fuck. You look back on that shit and you're like, man. Cause I got some stories, man. I tell you, man.
Oh.
Hold on. So if we going, what's the cringiest, like, hold on. No, nah, never mind. Damn.
Y'all want to know something, though?
What's up?
Yeah, go ahead.
I wrote a female a song. Oh, no. And put it in her locker.
Oh. I used to write notes, though. I'm talking about, it wasn't no regular note, nigga. It would be a full page. I used to, damn, bro. Whole note, full page books, nigga, just writing to females as straight compliments, bro. God damn, bro. I just want to fight myself sometimes, bro. Like, when you just think of this shit, like, damn, nigga, what was you on? But
at least y'all shit wasn't in person and shit. That makes it 10 times worse.
I saw, look, bro. She read it, and she was like, "Who the fuck sent?" Like, she was like, "Who the fuck?" And I was like, "That's all I heard. Who the fuck?" And then the next day, I saw it. No, I think it was on the way out to school. I saw it in a trash can.
Damn, bro. Straight violence.
You done terrible after that one, man. That's
I would have to call Chris Brown for that one.
She said, the fuck?
Yeah, you want to know something else? You want to know my most down bad moment is, man?
Yeah.
Is imagine, think like so like this female, man, like we broke up, right? And let's say days after we broke up, she comes to like see me and we have like a little talk and we kiss and do all this shit and talk about how like maybe there's a chance in the future and shit like this, but like and she needs to work on herself and do this. So I'm out here like believing that shit, right? Well, I mean, in reality, I kind of knew it was bullshit. You feel me? But I wanted to force myself to believe it. You get me? Because I didn't want to be sad about it. So I was trying to force myself to have hope, even though I already knew what it was to begin with. Because I saw the signs, man. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to bullshit me. So like, she's sitting here throwing all this bullshit to my face, man, and I gotta go to my parents. And I didn't even tell them what she was saying, bro. Like I tried to sugarcoat and everything, so I didn't look down bad to my parents and things like that. Which I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? I should be able to be vulnerable to them. I was out here trying to put up a front to not look hurt. And then she posts another nigga, bro, a week after we break up, wearing my fucking shoes, bro. Like,
You said, hold up. You said your shoes? You said your shoes.
Well, they're shoes that were given to me for my birthday, and I left them. She bought them and gave them to me for my birthday, right?
by heart.
And she made a handcrafted gift and everything, and you know what I'm saying. She just needed to like put protective shit on it. It was like a metal. What is this shit called? A hydro flask. And she drew my favorite animes on there and everything. Like it was pretty nice. She just needed to put the protective coat on. So she kept it, and same with the shoes. Like she drew shit I liked on the shoes. She got bands and drew on it and did shit. It was nice. You feel me? And when we broke up,
That
bro,
makes it worse.
she took them shits back and gave them straight to that nigga, bro. A nigga she barely started talking to. Actually, this is a nigga that she was kind of flirting with, kind of before me, and she dropped him for me. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's crazy. That's down bad. Now you
That's
see
terrible.
why
That's down
I'm hard on
terrible.
females, man. See why I'm hard on
Hey.
females, bro.
You got one,
that shit with
Tyron?
me.
I'm still trying to
Yeah.
think of one, bro.
I'll tell mine then. Bro, mine's bad, bro. I still, to this day, it gets brought up by the people that were there. So I was at this like little party thing at like one of my coworker friends' house, and we were just chilling, we were vibing and shit. She had got this boyfriend that also worked with us. So like I knew him, I knew her. They were there at the party. So I'm like, damn, I was sad as shit. So I start drinking hella. And I get messed up quick as hell, like super quick. And then I started trying to talk to this other girl that's at the party to like get my mind off shit. And I was so messed up. I don't even remember like the switch from that girl to the other one. Like so I magically appear in front of her, and I'm over there like hugging her and shit in front of this other dude, talking about, oh yeah, like I hope you're happy and stuff. And I'm like messed up, faded out of my mind. And then it skips another chapter like in my mind. I'm like on a couch somewhere, and I'm just fucking crying in front of everybody about some shit. Like I'm just crying my eyes out about all that situation. And I'm like, and I'm just getting advice from like 5 different people and shit. Dudes over there calling me a pussy or some shit. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck is that? And then like I go outside, cry some more, talk to her, cry some more, shit like that. And then I come inside and I'm fucking fine. And I just start talking to the other girl again. And that's just rough, man. That shit gets brought up to this day. I'm
Bro,
at
you
private parties and shit.
a different breed soldier for going back in there, bro. Me personally, nigga, any nigga who see me that down bad, you gonna have to box me, bro.
You're gonna have to
Bro,
forget about it.
I was messed up.
You
I
got
was
to
messed
fight
up
me,
so
bro.
bad, bro. I
Men
don't
in
remember a
black
lot
type
of it.
shit.
Nah, I was pretty down bad. I mean, this is kind of a little irrelevant, but it kind of has to do with this nigga saying someone seen me down bad. But Sam seen me down bad, bro, and that shit was awkward in that field, bro. What we did, we took a certain thing and went into a grass field.
Oh,
And we
you
was
talking
with,
about females?
yeah, I know, but that shit was awkward, bro. That shit, being down bad in front of people in general, it makes things a little
Oh, for
awkward.
sure.
Man. Yeah.
Probably the worst I've been down bad. I'm gonna talk about Meredith. You know what I'm saying? I was with Meredith for about 7 months, but like this is like the 4th month, right after we just got done with high school. You know what I'm saying? And we went to this little party right after the graduation. So like I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? It's again about parking, bro. I'm trying to find a good parking spot so we don't have to walk far as hell to go to this place, right? And then I didn't know like the road was like so narrow and it was like a real bad dirt road, bro. So my car got caught in that bitch. Instantly, bro, I'm already mad because it's like, damn, why this shit had to happen in front of my girl and all this shit? But what made me even more mad, bro, when the car stopped, all them friends came up to my car, you know what I'm saying, trying to help me out and shit. So I was like, all right, that's cool, right? She gets out the car. She's like, typical shit. He always does this. I was like, hey, yo, I don't know who the fuck she was talking to, bro. So I got back into the car, bro. I slammed the door, bro. I was mad as shit. Everybody around that bitch knew I was mad as fuck. So she gets back into the car, just sitting there like, what happened? I'm like, did you not just embarrass me in front of all them people, bro? So I didn't even say shit, bro. I didn't even say nothing. I was just quiet. Cause I didn't want to Chris Breezy, you know what I'm saying? But we get out the car, bro. Nigga, I went off, bro. Like, I guess this don't count for like being down bad, but like, nigga, I went off, bro.
Same
Cursed her out
exact
all
shit
night in
happened.
front of everybody, dog.
I didn't
She
do it
started
for everybody,
crying.
though. But same
She
shit
started
happened to
crying,
me.
nigga. She
That
used the
shit
bell
crazy.
out.
She's gonna bell out.
She used the bell out. She started crying, nigga. So I was like, damn,
This bitch gonna bell out, bro.
nigga simped. I should have just left after she did me like that. But nope, I simped. She started crying.
That's tragic. That's unfortunate.
So that's
Same.
something you regret.
I mean, there's a lot of things I regret. What? I didn't see.
His phone
His
died.
phone died. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
But like in terms what you was talking about, same shit happened to me, bro. With the person who did me very dirty, like I was talking about. We was going down. We was doing like some little off road trail, right, to go do. So I took a dirt path, right, out in the middle of the desert somewhere. And I told her, I was like, this sand looked too soft, bro. Like, this sand looked way too soft. And she's like, no, just go. We can do it. I was like, all right, bro. I did it. We got stuck, bro. And someone had to come and help us. And the first thing she does is say some bullshit that makes it look like it's my fault, bro. And he's back. Let's get it.
All right.
And
Yeah.
I snapped on her, but it was in private. And I sent too, man. She cried. She used the bailout. Got me, man. You know what I mean, I was like halfway through the relationship. I was like about like 5-6 months in.
Yeah, that is true. But at least you hit, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. Don't worry. I swear, bro.
This nigga always say this shit, bro.
I know.
I mean,
facts, though. It's
I'm
facts,
just being
though.
real, though. Like,
Sam,
you know what I'm saying? I
look,
can
bro.
relate to an extent, but
To me,
not that
it's,
far.
pussy is not a thing, man. Like, I'm not.
Oh, I know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. So it's just
It's
like
just because you're a higher breed than us.
That's not at all. But my head is just not there to where if I got pussy, I'm gonna be happy about it, man. Like that's not what I'm looking for. You get me? So it's
Yeah.
I feel like the only reason why when Sam said at least you hit, the only reason why that will be valid was if she ever like just say, oh, you had a small dick or something like that. If she ever like tried to flame you on some shit, you'd be like, I still crack. But other than that, that's not a benefit. Like at least you cried, bro. Through it all, through the pain.
See,
through the pain that you at least you cried.
That's the thing, though. That's where y'all two can relate. Cause I can't. To an extent, after y'all say y'all hit, that's when I'm gone.
See, this is the thing. Y'all saying that pussy don't matter, like it's not that big of a factor. It's like a rich person saying that $1,000 ain't shit. $1,000 is a lot to me, man. I would love that.
True.
But
And
y'all
just because I'm happy about it don't mean that's like the only thing I wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Yeah, no, but
I wish it could have happened in 7 months.
Yo,
but it's all good.
The grass ain't greener on the other side.
I bet it ain't. But
the
at
grass
least you
is not greener.
How we gonna know, bruh?
Exactly.
How you gonna know, bro?
I ain't been in that side before.
Y'all don't understand, bro. Y'all don't know how many times I wish I was a virgin.
I don't wish hell.
Y'all do not know, bro.
I can't relate. Ain't nothing you can say to me to make me relate.
You go dumb. Be careful what you say, bro, because just know.
I can't relate.
I think I'm almost 3 times ahead of you in bodies, bro. So don't slut shame yourself because you was slut shaming the fuck out of me.
Bro, I'm not slut shaming. You don't know how many times I wish I was a virgin, bro. Because most of these girls that I ever had sex with, bro, they are a non-factor. Like, honestly, they do not matter to me. They're really dead.
I don't give a fuck about.
But here's the
all
thing,
of them except for one.
Here's the thing. Go ahead.
That's not the only thing I want, right? That would be a very great perk if I get to hit after 7 months. You know what I'm saying? That would be a good perk, but maybe I'm asking for too much. If I hit, bro, I promise you, I would not be complaining that same way. I just
For
can't.
real,
Just
bro.
don't put
That's
yourself in that
facts.
situation.
I would be like kind of wait, whoa. Never mind, I'm gonna get back to it. But like nigga, nah, first of all, I ain't put myself in that situation. What situation I put
The
myself
multiple
in?
times you got left with blue balls, if you really had that much of a problem with it, nigga, you could have left her, my nigga, and went on. If that was that big of a problem, nigga.
Who said it was that big of a problem?
You make it seem like it is because you bring it up a
How?
lot. Okay. Rewind the podcast and see what you're doing.
Please.
And you make it
If
seem
y'all
like
are watching it, please rewind because I've never said that was the biggest part of the motherfucking relationship.
Nobody
That's
said
gotta be a very
nobody-
big perk.
Nobody said that. I said you have a problem with it. That's what I said.
I missed
Yeah.
the story, but hey, honestly, Sam, to relate to your what you're going through, bro, you cracked as well, bro. You have slid into some cheeks before, bro. So therefore, you can relate to some of the stuff.
It's no
If you think about it.
correlation to what
Yeah,
he.
I
Yeah.
don't even care
We're talking
about.
about whole separate
Wait, all right. So what?
situation.
I'm just trying to figure
So I
out
got
what
cut out.
I did to be in a position, in those positions, what I could have did differently to not get the result. Because I don't know how to put myself in that situation.
So all right. So when I cut out, what was you talking about? Just to rewind a little bit. I'm sorry.
I was talking about how I just can't relate. Like, it's nothing personal. I just can't relate. If y'all ever say some shit about a female that went wrong, which I understand, you know what I'm saying? I understand y'all problems. I just like, if y'all hit already, I just wouldn't, that's just something I would not be complaining about. But that's just me personally. I'm trying to figure out the other question though, of how I set myself up into them areas. Cause I've never, ever willingly walked into a blue ball situation. Ever.
You got a point.
So it's kind of like fool me one. There's a saying, you know what I'm saying? Fool me one time, whatever.
Who's being fooled though?
You got fooled into thinking you was gonna get pussy eventually.
Wait. So you go into a relationship, right? And you just don't ever think, damn, I'm never gonna get cat. Fuck it. Let's just go on dates, go on retreats together, buy dinner. That never crossed your head getting pussy in a relationship? Never, ever.
Pussy crosses my head in a relationship, and if I wasn't getting none, and it was that much of a problem to me, I would leave. My nigga,
No
that's just what I do.
shit.
So then why
But
did
it
you
wasn't
do
a
that?
problem to me.
All right then.
Are you not seeing
then
that?
you shouldn't sit here and complain about it at all if it wasn't a problem.
Right. You're right. I'm done answering questions, my nigga.
All right. So I got this one question. All right. All right. Do you think females rely a little bit too much on social media to control their relationships?
It depends on the girl.
Like, what do you mean? Like,
some girls get social media and they want to be like their favorite celebrity couples, and some girls don't even use their social medias. They just live their life.
I feel like the Simpson secrets do that.
Well, what my thing is like, most girls will be like, well, I heard on TikTok that if I don't go out and do what I'm doing to you, I won't be able to find happiness in one person. Like it's like they making it okay for girls to go out and hoe around to find one person, and like do niggas down bad just to find one person.
That girl's just a follower. I don't know. That's weird. Anyone else? No.
If you're gonna act like this the whole podcast, bro, you might as well leave. Because like,
why are you on my dick?
Because look at how you acting. Like, stop, bro.
You're the only person talking about me. God damn.
Man, look, chill on that. It was just a question. Y'all talk about it. So let's talk about the next question. All right.
Yeah. Nigga sitting at the camera looking like this.
What are signs that a girl likes you?
Why is he on my dick so hard? That's crazy.
God damn.
Signs that girls. Y'all go first. All
All
right,
right, continue the question that you were saying, Tyron.
That was the whole question. What are signs that a girl likes you?
Uh, oh, what was the time that a girl actually likes me?
Signs.
The
Signs.
signs,
Okay.
like,
Oh, all right. So right now, I'm talking to a shawty that I met through Snapchat, not through Tinder, but through Snapchat, and we kicked it. Like, it started off like with me hitting her up on Snapchat, and then after that, it just turned into us FaceTiming. So the first FaceTime, it started off good, like the vibes were good. She was laughing, I was laughing. We were doing a bunch of goofy shit. We would send each other goofy videos of ourselves, like we'll never show anybody ever. And it was like she was more comfortable. Like, so if a female is like really comfortable with you and you could tell and you could show, like, you could see it, then that's a clear factor of whether they like you or not. Because if they're comfortable with you,
let me ask you this though: do you think you could get like to your maximum comfortability, like with the female, like? Because me personally, I don't know if I can.
well, if you think about it, bro, in a marriage, like, so it's a saying, like, in a marriage, you don't really know a person until you know that person. So it's kind of like, if you marry somebody, bro, and they have something hiding, like, they tell you everything, all right? So they tell you everything, right? They tell you all their deepest fears and all that bullshit. Then you marry them, right? And then I want to say, like, years later, you find out she's into foreplay that evolves raping.
But like, wouldn't you like know that during the dating stage?
No, because a lot of people tend to do a good job with hiding a lot of stuff.
That is true.
Are you running a blinking light, Z?
Yeah, my bad.
Straight.
Right now,
People, I don't know. A lot of people say communication is key, but do not live by that shit at all.
that's true. Well, it takes two to communicate, to properly communicate, if you think about it, though. Because
Yeah.
let's say that you. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go first, Z. The guest
Um,
boy.
if you think about it, bro, when you say communication is key, and you try to communicate with somebody, and they're not reciprocating the energy, then that's when you choose to communicate that they're not doing that. And if they're not willing to change that, then that's when you kick yourself out of it, basically.
What I was going to add on to that was that I think, like, where people really go wrong with communication, I feel like people focus too much on the speaking part and not the listening and comprehension part. Because you can hear something somebody says, but whether you comprehend it or like you, because you can shoot, like, you know how sometimes your parents is on you for some shit, bro, and you kind of, it goes through one ear and out the other. A lot of people do that in relationships, man. So it's kind of like communication is not just all about talking; it's about listening too. And I feel like a lot of people go wrong with that and actually listening, not just hearing, like actually taking what they said, thinking about it, you know, and and acting on what y'all talked about. I think it's a big thing that people kind of don't do a lot now, or
That's
people
very
go
true.
wrong.
That's true.
so
What about you?
I think a sign, back to the first question, like a good sign that a girl is like into you is like if y'all texting and shit and she responds like fast usually, and then when y'all in person, she's not on her phone at all. Like, I think that's a really, really good sign that a girl's like actually into you. And that's what I usually look for when I'm like talking to a girl. That's one of
That's
the main ones.
truth. Right there, you spit. No
I felt
cap.
that.
That's truth.
Or like when girls make time for you, or they make plans.
Yes.
And
Oh,
to
that'd
be
be
honest with you,
amazing. I
bro,
wish that happened.
yeah. If a girl is actually interested in you, bro, she's gonna make plans. Like if she's not making plans with you, bro, then she's not interested. If she's flaking on you all the time, she's not interested. If this goes to a certain extent, but as we get older, man, sex is kind of becoming less of I feel like it's becoming a little more meaningless. So people can have sex without meaning. It's just for the sake of fulfillment now. So I feel like, especially if a girl, like, let's say y'all like, let me try to think of where I could word this. Like, if you at that point with a girl, you feel me? Let's say y'all have had sex already, right? So like, this is a sign a girl doesn't like you no more. Is when she really stops, when she puts a hold on the pussy, bro. Like, there's legitimate reasons for that, but a girl that actually likes you is not gonna do that. You feel me? 99% of the time. But I mean, there's exceptions. You know what I'm saying? But so you get what I mean? Yeah.
How
How
do
about you, Ty?
girls? Yeah.
I don't get what you mean.
How
I'm
do you
saving
think?
myself for
How
marriage.
can you tell girls like you?
Oh, you asking me now?
Yeah, we asking you, Tyler.
Bruh, y'all know me, bruh. I couldn't tell. I'm not good at
You
telling.
know,
No,
Tyler, there's a billion signs a girl
what would
likes
you
you,
look
bro.
for?
Cameron,
Yeah, what would you look for in a girl to like
Cameron,
to
you
give out
should
a
know
clear
more
sign?
than anybody that I couldn't tell if a girl likes me or not. I know when, like, pretend it's a loading bar, right? At 100%, I will figure out when it's at 98. That's how slow I am.
That's
I
It's,
feel like
it's
a lot of
really
girls.
So like
Uh,
what are the qualities that you're looking for when you're talking to a female to signify that they like you or not? Do they have to give off a clear sign to you that they like you, or you can easily pick and choose what they're doing?
I need a
I feel
clear
like
sign.
I feel like when a girl likes you though, that shit is obvious. Like it's pretty obvious, and like, cause girls when they really like somebody, bro, like they go out their way. You feel me? And they do shit for you that they don't do for everybody. They not nobody. People don't like wasting their time. You feel me? So you can tell when a girl's using you just purely for entertainment, just because she's bored, because girls do that, my nigga, all the time. It's happened to me a lot, my nigga. So it's nothing to be ashamed of. Is that um is when they're not making plans with you, they flake on you all the time. Let's say you try to FaceTime and they be weird. They're just being weird about it. Like it's hard to FaceTime. Like, I mean, there's some girls that's very insecure that try to avoid that, but for the most part, from my experience, is things like that. Like they act flaky and they just show disinterest, literal disinterest. This one you can tell a girl doesn't like you.
That's very true. What about you, Sam?
I mean, if it's based off of that, I don't think I got too much experience of knowing girls like me or not, because I haven't had many females that planned things or went out their way for
It's
me.
only
I
happened
mean,
once.
there's more to that, but I mean, the list can go on, so it can be anything, really. Not
I
limited
think
down
a
to
good
that.
sign to know is if they like straight up tell you they like you. I think that's a good one.
Yeah, the hell.
Of
Being
course,
straight
like,
up.
hey, I like you.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know, but they also be playing games, so it
A
might
mouth
not
can
be
say
it.
anything though. You feel me?
I don't know.
It's true. I just hate
Most
it.
said,
I just hate it, bro. Oh, sorry, I'm bad. Sorry, you go ahead.
most said it with the replies and stuff like that. Like, and they'll be busy. They'll probably tell you, I'm about to be busy and I'll text you and I can't. Stuff like that, you would know that they really
Cap.
rocking with you.
That's a good one.
No
Just
cap.
randomly during the day, like while I was at the gym one time, she said she was at work. Then throughout her being at work and texting me randomly, she was in like a GIF or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah.
That's very good. I experienced those a lot because, like, if a female is actually truly into saying that communication is key, they'll literally be like, "Hey, look, I'm about to go to work, so if I don't text you in the last couple of hours, don't get mad." Like, that's a good one. I love when people do shit like that. Whether it, like, it don't even have to be a female. Like, it could be like my homie or some shit. They're like, "Hey, I'm about to like go do something. Like, I'll text you later." Like, I love that shit. It's just
Instead of people
what's
having you
up.
waiting.
I got another question. Hold on.
What's up?
What is like one thing that like it don't even have to be a female, but we'll say female, like that they would do that would just instantly you would be like, fuck, I don't really like you like that no more.
Like,
Like
can
a
you repeat the
quality.
question one more time?
What's a quality a female has that like is a turn off basically? Like they do this one thing and you're like, nah, never mind, I'm good.
I could say an easy one like lying or
Do like a specific one.
specific.
Like, yeah, not really general.
I got one.
Go ahead.
When they what was I saying? I'm stupid. When they want to have like one thing that I would say that as a quality in a female that I don't that like that's an automatic like I'll try to stay away from is when they think that they could have the best of both worlds. So like what I mean by that is more so like, oh, I'm gonna talk to you and see where this goes, and I'm gonna talk to this other dude and see where it goes. And they like to choose, like they like to pick and choose, like they'll be on the fence about stuff instead of not knowing exactly what they want. Like I don't like to be choose. I don't like to be a second.
Can I ask a question, Z?
Yeah, what's up?
Do you think it's kind of like fair to expect a female to just like, let's say, because like you're meeting females that you don't know nothing about, they don't know nothing about you, right?
Yeah.
So let's say you start kind of like conversating and y'all are talking, but not like you're not in a commitment yet. You feel me? And they're single, so they have every right. They can talk to whoever they want. You feel me? So they can talk to as many niggas at the same time as they want and pick who they like the most out of them. You get me? And you have to accept that kind of because it's kind of like they don't have a commitment or obligation to you. Do you feel like that's understandable, or you don't fuck with that at all?
It kind of depends
Because it's like, would you cut off every female you have for a girl you just met that you know nothing about? You know what I'm saying?
You said, will I be willing to cut off a female that I don't know?
If you're cutting off females for a girl you just met, bro, you putting a girl on a pedestal because there's no reason you should do that at all. At the beginning.
Well,
makes a good point.
So they earn that.
Well, you see, the thing is, I don't have a lot of females sitting up my phone nowadays. You know, I'm either too busy trying to work or work out or go to school that a lot of females don't really take interest in a guy like me. So when if one female talk to me and they like really interested in me and I actually truly see that, then I wouldn't expect them to only talk to me. But if I find out some stuff and I'd be like, hey, if they be like, oh, I'm talking to this other dude or something like that, I don't like to be the second choice and I do not like to be having my time wasted. Therefore, I'll cut them off.
That's understandable.
That's fair.
Okay, that's fair. I guess I'll go next. A pet. No, I have two. I mentioned two. So what I thought you was gonna go with that, Z, is a girl thinking she could have the best of both worlds. Is where a girl thinks she could keep you around for when she's ready for something, and think that she can go do whatever the fuck she wants and still have you sitting there for her. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kind of like, you get what I'm trying to get at?
Yeah.
And then another one I have is females that can't take accountability. I can't stand that. I think females have very hard time with, like, they say, like, my nigga, as a nigga, bro, like, I don't have a problem with females having male friends. You get me? But I can tell when a nigga is playing his position. You get me? Like, it's not hard to tell. If any nigga can tell when a nigga likes a female, it's obvious. You get me? So it's kind of like, if I see that one of your male friends has negative intentions that is damaging to our relationship, I'm not gonna be comfortable with you hanging out with them and shit like that. So, like, I've had a female, the one that did me dirty, tell me, oh, but he's, oh, that's so mean. I'm not gonna do this and that. You know what I'm saying? Why are you being insecure? Why are you being? And that's just another way for a female saying, you might as well just translate straight to, I can't take accountability, because that's literally what she's doing, not taking accountability for for understanding that she fucked up when she's hanging around niggas that she shouldn't be hanging around in a relationship. That's just a pet peeve I got.
That's a good one. I
What
got
about
one
you,
for
Sam?
like.
Oh,
Oh, cool. Yeah.
What was the question again? Was it the most toxic trait of female?
Like a turn off that a female could have that would just, that you just wouldn't fuck with them no more if like they had this.
Like, like instantly, like just seeing her or like talking to her?
Yeah, like y'all are talking and then you just find something out and you're like, oh, never mind, I'm good.
Damn, I was thinking about the wrong thing this whole time. Well,
I
I'm
can
gonna
go
just
if
put
you
that
want.
one out there. I'm just the toxic trait I don't like. Period, bro. It's just like if somebody's super noisy. That shit it's just annoying, bro. I don't like a noisy ass person in public, bro. Like, no, I'm talking about like noisy, like down south type noisy, bro. Like, no, bro.
That shit.
Yeah, I
Deceased.
you mean like noisy? You talking about being
Yes.
noisy? You talking about being
Somehow-
noisy at the wrong
But
time?
not fully that, but like just yeah, like God damn, shut
I don't
up,
like
type
ratchet
shit, bro.
females.
Nah, not. I mean,
You
no.
wouldn't say ratchet?
I mean, no, but not ratchet. Just
Yeah.
Noisy
what I
at the
said.
wrong times.
They
Yeah,
just don't know how to act.
Yeah, what I said. No.
Yeah.
What was you saying, Moses?
I think mine would probably be like if you had a restaurant or something, and this kind of goes for more than like a girl, but like if you're just mean and like disrespectful to like staff and shit like that are working places. Like if they give you attitude first, yeah, that's fine, I guess. Even then, I'd still like. I don't like when people don't treat other people with respect, especially if they're like at their job and stuff. It's like they're just trying. Like none of this is like personal to you. Like they didn't get your order wrong because they don't like you. Like most of the time, and shit like that really just bothers me. Because like I work in like customer service and shit, so if someone's to be like that to me, like it ruins my day. So I kind of know how it is.
Yeah.
What about you, Tom?
When they have no goals for themselves.
Oh God,
When she
thank
doesn't
you.
want to do anything with her life, just go to parties and do drugs and drunk. Like, nah.
Or thinking the dude's supposed to pay 100%. Like it was. I'm not even against that. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm paying 100%, I better have the luxuries at the house waiting for me, bro. That's all I know. If I'm paying 100% in a relationship, but that's my fault.
Man, talking
Nah.
about this.
No, bro. All right, so I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave it at this. All right. One thing that I formed a new hate for this, and it's like a pure hate. Girls that are interested in zodiac, into like zodiac shit, bro. Like
You gotta stay away from those,
they
bro.
blame everything on their sign. Every fucking thing.
Like that shit birthed you or some shit. Like what? That don't make no sense, bro.
Hey,
You act how you gonna act, type shit. But
all I
I
can say,
thought we was all going here. Simple.
they all gonna do it, bro. Use it to your advantage, bro.
Yo, bro.
That is true though.
That's true.
That is true.
The reason why I'm loud is because I'm an Aquarius and the star rises on that day, and on this day it rises
what?
on the sun.
What did Aquarius say about that?
I'm a
Bro,
Gemini.
So stupid.
use it to your advantage, bro. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah.
True.
All right, so how do you use it to your advantage?
Bro, you can Google some. Oh, you a Leo. No wonder you so smart.
No. I hate that shit. I hate it. I just despise people that are into zodiac, bro. They into this shit, like
But-
into it.
Hold on. Let me ask you this though. What if a fine ass girl was into zodiacs? I mean,
Hell fucking no.
Shit, you gotta sacrifice at that point.
Hell fucking
I
no.
don't think you know what I'm saying. Can you even share a screen for like a podcast, bro? Cause never mind. I ain't gonna do that.
Nah, look, it could be Beyonce. If she's into zodiac sounds like really into that shit. Like if she'd be like, oh, my rising moon, there's a reason why, I'm acting all mad and giving you attitude. It's because the rising moon on this day, it doesn't really correlate with me. Like, I hate that shit. I just despise it, bro. I just don't like it.
But what if you could clap out this situation if you play them cards right? You know what I'm saying?
I don't care about sex at this point, bro. I really don't care about it.
I feel that. I can't though.
You might care about sex a little bit more than I do. I mean, for me, sex is more like how can I say this? A perk. Like, if I get sex out of it, I'm gonna be like, okay, that's good. It ain't gonna be like, oh, I got sex out of it. Like, bruh, I don't.
Well, I mean, I ain't like that either, my nigga. I'm just saying. I'll be happy.
Bro. They make that shit like it's a cult, bro. It's a cult.
Yeah, that's not
for
the
you,
goal,
Sam.
bro.
I get what you're saying. It's kind of like it would be nice to have a house with a fucking toilet in it. You get me? Like you can survive without it, my nigga, but
That
you
would be
definitely
nice.
want the fucking toilet. You get me? Like
Say
it's nice to have a toilet in the fucking house.
A toilet is a necessity for me. I don't know about y'all.
Like
Y'all
a
niggas knew
like
I
a
was trying
broom,
to add,
like a broom. You know, I feel that.
Window, like.
But,
All right, we're going to wrap it up then.
Oh, bruh.
For sure. Well,
right.
that was it on the podcast, man. If you guys liked what you seen, you already know what to do. Ain't no point in saying the same thing. Go ahead, hit the like button and subscribe. If it's red, what are you doing? But that's about it, though.
all right.
On the Blue Knxwledge is Keyy podcast, man.
Yes,
We're going to upload every Friday at 2 p.m., so stay tuned.
Eastern time.
Sure.